Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Alright, one last time. Let's do it. Hello, LS11 Universe, it's the Doctor, and Zander number 3, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome to the final edition of TNA Impact. That is right. We are here. It is the final Thursday Impact this weekend. On Sunday, we have Final Resolution, where we wrap it all up with TNA. We are kicking things off with the final singles battle between NRW and the final singles battle between NRW and the Rascals. Myron Reed going to be in action tonight. Now that Trey Miguel, it was recently announced on the LS11, recently announced by LS11 Universe that Trey Miguel is going to be getting a shot at the final shot at the TNA International title against Mustafa Ali this Sunday. Rascals have a chance to walk out with all the gold this weekend. So, Adrian Nova, the leader of NRW. Last week, Shinobi fought against Desmond Xavier. 2 weeks ago, Colton Scribner fought against Zachary Wentz. So tonight, Myron Reed and Adrian Nova are going to be facing off. One last battle here tonight for the Rascals versus NRW. So, let's do this. Here we go. Myron Reed and Adrian Nova. For the winners this weekend, will get a shot at the Trios titles at Xandermania in just 2 weeks' time. How are we 2 weeks away from Xandermania? I could not begin to tell you. As now Myron Reed has Adrian Nova by the arm. Adrian Nova. Right back into it now. Myron Reed wrenches back, has the arm wrenched behind him now. Adrian Nova now. Adrian Nova. Back goes around now. Nova has the arm wrench behind Myron Reed here, and Adrian Nova with Myron Reed. Pulls in, snap man, taking him down. Chin locked by Myron. Adrian Nova now, and Adrian Nova was going to try and he's going to have to try and fight back here. Adrian Nova. Here now does Nova here, and a jawbreaker. Knocking back Myron Reed. Oh, big jabs there, knocking him back. Kick to the midsection. Adrian Nova, famous, taking down Myron Reed. Nova coming off the ropes now, and Adrian Nova goes for the splash. Myron Reed out of the way. Myron Reed, that double tap kick, taking down Adrian now. Him back up to his feet here. Myron Reed. The corner now, and Myron Reed. Whoa, big arm drag, kips up. Drop kick, takes down Adrian. Nova is down. Myron Reed gets him back up now, and Myron Reed. Myron Reed knocks Adrian Nova back now. Adrian Nova drop kicks him there, taking him down. Nova with another big one. Now Adrian Nova ducks him, hits the ropes, and flies in with a big crossbody there. Nova now into a cover on Myron Reed here. Cover. One kick out from Myron. Now Adrian Nova gets him back up to his feet. Countered. Two. Another double tap there. here, firing away, just putting these kicks to good use against Adrian Nova. Managing to stagger him here. Now Shinobi was getting up on the apron for just a moment. Myron Reed knocked him down. Adrian Nova, that buys him some time here to hit that big DDT. Nova's got him down now, and Myron pulling himself up in the corner. Adrian Nova's coming in hot. Nova with the big clothesline. Adrian Nova floats over, taking him down. Adrian Nova into a cover on Myron Reed. 1, 2, no. Nova going up to the top rope now. Adrian Nova looking for win for Supernova Splash. Myron Reed out of the way. Reed now at the legs. Nova now. It's knocked back. Myron Reed pulled in here by Adrian Nova. Nova taking him towards the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Has got a hold of him now. Adrian Nova puts him up on the top rope. We go. Nova. Hurricane Rana from the top, taking down Myron Reed. Do I cover now? Adrian Nova, the former LSWF champion. Cover for the 1. No. Kick out from Myron. Myron Reed looking to catch him now. Myron Reed, cover on Nova. No. Collides with him now. Grabs Myron Reed here. Adrian Nova. The midsection. Right hook connecting. Hold of him here. And now Adrian Nova. Puts him into the corner. Head first in the turnbuckle. Kick. Kick to the leg. Chop now. Countered. Punch to the midsection from Myron. Grabs a hold of Nova. Throws him across the ring. Big kick to the head. Myron Reed. Go. A double tap kick again. Knocking down Adrian Nova. Myron Reed. Going up to the top rope. Myron Reed. Here we go. Hits a big flying splash. Going up again now. Myron Reed. Telling Nova to get back up to his feet here. Myron Reed with Bronco Buster off the top rope. Hooks the legs on Nova. 1, 2. Nearly gets him. Adrian Nova showing why he's a former world champ in LSWF and LAW to his own right. Now Adrian Nova's got a hold of him. Nova with a snapmare. Drop kick into the head, and Adrian Nova now considered one of the best among the LS11 originals, hits the Supernova Splash. Beat Myron Reed now. Adrian Nova. 1, 2. Myron Reed stays in it. Now Myron Reed back up in the corner. Adrian Nova. Here we go. Nova. For him. Counted by Myron Reed. Now Myron Reed scoops him up and taking him down. Air raid crash. Cover on Nova for the 1, 2, 3. Advantage Rascals. The third and final trios match between the two teams goes down next week. Or goes down this upcoming Sunday, rather. Just like that. Adrian Nova scoring the win tonight. Or rather, Myron Reed scoring the win over Adrian Nova tonight. Been a long week. Really has. Myron Reed pulls off the win over Adrian Nova tonight. The Rascals getting the last advantage on the road to final resolution. Will they be the ones going to Zendamania to challenge Bullet Club Young Guns? We're going to find out on Sunday. Oh, Rosemary. You seem to have forgotten that the Hive does not answer to you for who you are. It chose you to be its queen. That honor is one that can be revoked at any time. The Hive, the Dark Realm, has chosen its new queen. And the sooner you expect that and understand it, the sooner you bend the knee to the Queen of the Damned. Count your days, Rosemary. You have 16 of them left. Your soul will be devoured and your vessel destroyed. You will bow to the Queen of the Dam. All right, we move into our second matchup of the night, I suppose. I'm equal parts excited and nervous for that Zander Mania showdown, by the way. Yes, I'm here. But on next matchup, we've got a couple of outsiders coming in here for the final TNA. That's right, it's the final first round matchup of the Ray Wood Classic. That is right, we had, of course, the matchup last night on Dynamite between Chad Gable and Tomohiro Ishii. And now tonight, we're seeing SmackDown's Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, making his way down to the ring. So, Cruiserweight Pete Dunne makes his way down to the ring. Former Cruiserweight Champion, United States Champion, NXT Champion, SmackDown Tag Team Champion. And tonight he's taken on former AEW TNT Champion. He is going one-on-one with Daniel Garcia. Red Death making his way down to the ring. Danny Garcia ready for action. Dunne and Garcia, two incredible technical competitors inside that ring. So, let's do this. We go. Lock up him. So we know Ludwig Kaiser, Chad Gable. Oh, hang on a minute. Locking up in the ropes here. Break that. And Nick Aldis have advanced to the second round. We'll be seeing the semifinals this weekend when yourself and Kay commentate the finals of Lethal Lottery. That's right, the final matches of Lethal Lottery taking place this weekend. We'll kick off on Lethal Lottery on Saturday morning. We'll kick off with the semifinals. We'll have the two semifinal matches of the Ray Wood Classic to determine what our NWA World's title match is for Xandomania. And then the winners of our Lethal Lottery semifinals will face off in the grand finals to determine the first ever Lethal Lottery winners and who will go on to get a future tag team title shot. We are down to 4 teams in Lethal Lottery. We got Pair of Kings of Zander and Frankie Kazarian. We've got Proto G of Javon Evans and Kyle Fletcher. Oh, a big backstabber there. Now Pete Dunne. Daniel Garcia back up to his feet. We've got Aerial Death of Will Ospreay and El Macias. And... And... Toxic Lovers of Lady Flammer and Xana number 3. That's right, baby! Pete Dunne firing away at Daniel Garcia here. Garcia grabs a hold of him now. Daniel Garcia grabbing onto the Bruiserweight now. And Pete Dunne goes around, has the arm now of Garcia. Back on it now. Now Daniel Garcia. Fight back here. Pete Dunne. Going around now. Garcia taking down the arm of Pete Dunne. Garcia now pulling himself back up to his feet is Pete Dunne. Daniel Garcia rolls him through into a cover. Hooks the legs now. Daniel Garcia, no. Pete Dunne kicks out. Shot now and now. Pete Dunne. Kick to the head of Garcia here. Daniel Garcia getting picked back up here. Pete Dunne. Connecting now and Garcia. Fights back with a chop. Pete Dunne chops him back. Counter here. Now Pete Dunne goes for a chop. Daniel Garcia goes for him. Pete Dunne kicks him down. Roundhouse kick. Knocks him off his feet. Dunne grabs a hold of Daniel Garcia here. Pete Dunne. Roundhouse kick into the head. Taking him down. Pete Dunne now getting Garcia back up to his feet again here. And Pete Dunne bring back at him now. Knocking Garcia back off his feet here. Pete Dunne stomping away at him now. Garcia's down. Pete Dunne caught here. Garcia pulling him in now. Daniel Garcia sends him off the ropes. Hits him with a big arm drag. Garcia, look at this. Daniel Garcia. We can remind us all why he's a former 2-time TNT champion. As he wraps the arm of Pete Dunne up in the ropes. Staggering out of the corner now, and Pete Dunne. Caught and pulled in now. Garcia. Here we go. With the pile driver. Taking him down into a cover now. 1, 2. Kick out from Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne pulls himself up on the apron now, and Pete Dunne. One of there from Pete Dunne now, and Pete Dunne. Catching Garcia here. Daniel Garcia's been busted open, though. If both men are bleeding now, Doc. I believe so. Big suplex there from Pete Dunne, though. Taking Garcia down to the outside. Pete Dunne picking him back up to his feet now as the referee begins the count. And now throwing Garcia back into the ring here. Pete Dunne. Back through now. Pete Dunne. Garcia up now, and Pete Dunne. We go. Bending back the arm. Wrenching it back around now. Pete Dunne snaps the arm. Kicks Garcia in the midsection. Lifts him up. And X-Plex. Taking him down. Garcia kicks out. Daniel Garcia stays alive right now. Pete Dunne's got him. Kick to the head, though. Garcia's got a hold of him here. Daniel Garcia with Pete Dunne. Launches him across the ring. And now Daniel Garcia going to look to come off the top rope here. Pete Dunne in some trouble here. Daniel Garcia off the top. Cross body to Pete Dunne. Garcia's got a hold of him now. And Daniel Garcia into Dragon Tamer. But Pete Dunne was in the ropes, able to make a save there for himself. Garcia going up to the top rope now. Daniel Garcia with Pete Dunne in some trouble here. Garcia, here we go. Goes for a double axe handle. Pete Dunne countering. Pete Dunne caught him with a right hook into bitter end to Garcia. Do a cover now. Pete Dunne covers Garcia for the 1, 2. Pete Dunne nearly gets him. Daniel Garcia staying alive. Garcia staying in this one now, Doc. Pete Dunne slaps him in the face, and Pete Dunne gets swung around. Garcia pulls him in, lifts him up, and Daniel Garcia again for a second. Sit out. Pile driver. Pete Dunne goes down now. Daniel Garcia, 1, 2. Pete Dunne kicking out again. Now Daniel Garcia pulling Pete Dunne back across the ring. Daniel Garcia going for another Dragon Tamer. Pete Dunne with another counter there. Garcia put himself into the corner here. Daniel Garcia. Big kick in the head from Dunne. Dunne now getting him back up to his feet here. Pete Dunne. Chop there. Daniel Garcia grabs a hold of him here. And Garcia with Pete off the ropes. Dunne catching the ropes now. And now Pete Dunne gets caught. Headlock, head scissor takeover now. Down. Now Pete Dunne countered. Dunne, forearm strike. One more time. Here we go. Bitter end from the Bruiserweight. Into the cover for the 1, 2, 3. So now we know that this weekend it'll be Pete Dunne versus Chad Gable and Nick Aldis versus Ludwig Kaiser. Semi-finals go down this weekend on the Lethal Lottery Finals. Pete Dunne is heading to that. Big win there for him. We got a little bit more coming up next here on TNA.
Mr. Carver, I just want to let you know that the restaurant called. Your reservations with Miss Carpenter are confirmed for tonight.
Oh, thank you, Sharon.
Oh, Mr. Jericho, can I get you anything?
Was it, Shannon? Yeah, let me tell you something, Shannon. There is something you can do for me. Look, you can get an order into the restaurant for me. I'm going to want a 20-ounce porterhouse. I'm going to want that sucker medium rare, loaded baked potato on the side, and a glass of the bubbly on the side. Chris. Her name is Sharon. That's what I said. No, you said Shannon, which is the name of the girl you had a crush on in high school that never reciprocated. Yeah, I know. How did you,
I'll go make that call for you, Mr. Jericho. I'm gonna see myself out.
See, Chris, this is why I'm worried about the two of us teaming up this weekend at Final Resolution.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're being rude to my personal assistant and calling her by the wrong name on purpose. You're taking these digs at me and everybody else. Like, you and I are supposed to team up this weekend for the TNA tag team titles. But if we can't even get along before I have to go to dinner tonight, then what are we going to do?
Relax, Carver. I've worked with some of the best and most difficult in the industry. You pale in comparison to them. You're like a pushover.
I wouldn't go as far as saying that. I feel like there's someone that don't finish that sentence, Chris.
Fine. Still a sore subject. I get it. But look, everything is going to be fine.
I mean, Chris, I feel like even with Finjuice being at such a low bar right now for them, with them seemingly being on other planets, I mean, I'm still pretty sure Juice is just not human at all. That dude seems like another animal. It's like he's from another species.
Right. I feel like the two of us getting along has about,
has about as much chance of working out for anyone as Lexus King getting over as a main eventer.
Look at us, Carver. Getting along. It's gonna work out fine.
I mean, I don't know, Chris. I mean, actually, hold on a minute.
What do you have in mind?
Something that people are gonna really hate.
I'm all ears.
Hit it. Like the wallpaper sticks to the wall, like the seashore clings to the sea, like you'll never get rid of your shadow, Chris, you'll never get rid of me. Let all the others fight and fuss, whatever happens, we gonna closer than pages that stick in a book. We're closer than ripples that play in a brook. Wherever you'll find him, you'll find me, just look. We're closer than the miser or the bloodhounds to Liza me. We're closer than the smog when it clings to LA. We're closer than Liv is to Nathan Praise. Not a soul can bust this team in two. We stick together like glue, and when it's sleeping time, that's when we rise. We start to swing to the sky. Our clocks don't chime. What a surprise! They ring, a ding ding, happy New Year, me. And now to repeat what I said at the start, they'll need a large crowbar to break us apart. We're alone but far from blue. Before we get finished, we'll make the town roar. We'll make all the late spots and then a few more. We'll wind up at dailies and then live for life is gonna be for my shadow and me.
Say, Chris, what is it now, ZC? Would you mind doing me a favor? What do you want now? Would you mind just taking it one more time? From the top? No, from the ending. Wonderful.
And while we're swinging we'll drop it in the Danny's candy screw. We'll beat up the fin juice, whatever we do. Life is gonna be wee-wah-wee for my shadow and me.
Hey, Chris. Forget it, Zander.
Oh, all right. What the hell was that? That was cinema's what that was.
Well, up next, we've got an 8-man battle royal. The winner gets the final shot at Chris Danger and the TNA Digital Media Championship. As here comes the legend of Japan, Tetsuya Naito, down to the ring. Tetsuya Naito, big matchup for him. Like I said, the winner of this gets the shot at Chris Danger on Sunday at Final Resolution. A chance to be the final TNA Digital Media Champion. Naito has made his way to the ring. Fuck off. Again? Matter, you seem like you got a black eye from the other night. Fuck you. Jack fucking Cartwheel. At least the graphics team got it right. Jack Cartwheel, who's just days away from having a matchup at Zander Mania against the man sitting next to me here on commentary. Yeah, you damn right he is. And last, but most certainly not least, here he comes. We're going to try and get at least a little bit back on top here. Connell making his way down to the ring. So, Connell, the 8th and final man in this matchup. Let's do this. Here we go. Connell throwing cartwheel over the top rope. That's what you fucking get. That's what you fucking get, you twerp. Connell tonight just looking to send a message to the entire TNA locker room. Dyer taking him down here. The big trucks is getting the little trucks with Dyer and Bill and Bloom and Connell all in here. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, you little waste of space. Get out of here. Naito now has Connell. Naito. The corner. Macklin sent out on the apron. As Bill and Dyer getting into it. Casey Navarro trying to get rid of Cal Bloom. Connell. Goes Naito over the top rope. There goes Tetsuya Naito. Connell to that shot block to Cal Bloom. Connell, he thrives in these kind of matches, as we know, these battle royal, these over the top rope type matches. And that's what we're seeing right now, is he just racks up a 3rd elimination. Big Bill and Casey Navarro, normally allies, but we are seeing them as enemies tonight. And Steve Macklin with that punch to the back of the head of Connell. Bill trying to get rid of Casey Navarro here. Navarro goes over the top rope. See, Navarro could get pushed out to the floor here. Connell kicking Macklin in the head here. Connell kicking Steve Macklin back. Connell. Bishop Dyer grabbing Casey Navarro. Connell trying to dump Steve Macklin, but Bishop Dyer specifically keeps getting in his way. Macklin sent over the top. Connell racks up a 4th elimination. Connell just trying to clean house on his own right now. Make it 5. Caught by Big Bill now, and Big Bill. Springboard Superman punch there from Connell, taking him down. Navarro now knocked back here. Connell almost eliminating his buddy Navarro. These three kind of known as like the oddball group of TNA. That they are. They've had plenty of matches in the past together. They actually beat Bullet Club once or twice. Now Big Bill, Casey Navarro, and Connell tonight find themselves as opponents. And Connell leveling the giant that is Big Bill. The redwood falls, and Connell. No, Bill hanging on.
AC Navarro thrown into Big Bill. Connell. Him over the top rope now, and Big Bill going for a choke slam. Connell rolls him through. Super kick to Bill. Navarro now. DDT. Navarro now with Connell in trouble. KC looking for... Whoa. Oh, Connell leveling him there. And eliminates Navarro. Down to Connell and Big Bill. You can tell Connell's just at his wit's end at this point. Knocks back Big Bill. Hits that spear a second time. And if he scores this elimination, Connell will have eliminated the entire field tonight. And he does. Just like that. Connell pulls it off tonight, and Connell is going to face Chris Danger this weekend for the digital media title. He's here. We'd heard last week Maven was going to try and make it happen. AEW's Will Ospreay is in the Impact Zone. Of course, as we know, he and Connell are just days away from their showdown in Tokyo. So, Ospreay is here. So you want to explain why you did what you did on LAW a couple weeks ago? Pipe down, bruv. Pipe down. I had nothing to do with my music hitting on LAW. Someone else has got it out for you and it ain't me. I just wanted to come here and say, I the best man win next week. Yeah. I'm planning to. Because once I beat you, once I've handled my business with you, Will, then I can find my road to Xandermania. Because after I face you, it is 7 days until Xandermania. Otherwise, I have no road. So yeah, you are the last roadblock for me. Well, bruv, you're a bit of an obstacle yourself. I'll tell you what. Congrats tonight. I better see you at Grand Spectacle next week, being billed as the final digital media champion. But oi, Connell, bruv. I ain't one for fake outs. So you best find who did that to you, because it wasn't me. Oh, and down the parking lot! Fallon Henley once again jumping the Knockouts champion. The leader of Fatal Influence once again making her presence known ahead of Final Resolution. Elizabeth Bell getting taken down here. Fallon Henley. Famous her on the concrete onto a chair. Main event up next. Alright, it is time to wrap it all up. That is right, the final TNA match on a Thursday night. Before we finish it all up this weekend at Final Resolution. As here comes David Finlay, one half of the TNA Tag Team Champions. One half of FinJuice 1/5 of Bullet Club here in TNA, and tonight he takes on the man invoking option C. This weekend at Final Resolution, challenge Kenny Omega in the main event. So Leon Slater go. Leon Slater catching Finlay before getting hit that discus forearm. Yeah. Grabbing around now. David Finlay's got a hold of Leon Slater by the arm now. David Finlay has him now. Wrenches back around now. Finlay into a chin lock now. Is Leon Slater. David Finlay trying to fight back here. Finlay goes around the waist. Has Slater now. Leon Slater. Rolled through. Finlay now into a cover on Slater. Cover. 1. And Finlay no. Kick out from Slater. Division champion down. Leon Slater now. Getting back up. Takes out the arm. Slater running for the corner. Gets caught and knocked back in the turnbuckle there. Slater knocked back. David Finlay. We go. Launches him into the ropes. David Finlay. Forearm strike. Taking him down. Leon Slater going down here. David Finlay now. Stalking him. Pulls him in. They lock right back up. Now, Slater goes around the waist now of David Finlay now. David Finlay in some trouble. Leon Slater pulls him through. Into a cover. Down now. Cover for the 1. Kick out from Finlay now. And David Finlay. Big knife cover here. 1. No. Handled by Leon now. Leon Slater. Backslide. Taking him down. Cover. 1. No. Backflip kick there. Knocks him in the corner now. And Leon Slater with that big flip there. Taking down David Finlay. Back up to his feet. Leon Slater firing away at him here. Overhand shot. Knocks him into the ropes here. Leon Slater. Here we go. Launches him through the ropes here. And Slater. Getting the ropes now. The X Division champ. Clears the top rope. The things Leon Slater can do inside this ring are inhuman and unfair. I stand by that. Now Slater has got Finlay in some trouble here. Leon Slater. Telling David Finlay to get back up here. Leon Slater now. Well, went for the crossbody. Finlay out of the way. Finlay now standing over him here. David Finlay. Come in here, and David Finlay. Up Slater and dropping him with that knee into the neck. Takes him down into a cover now. Leon Slater covered by Finlay. Finlay for the 1, 2, no. Finlay telling Slater to get back up to his feet. Leon Slater. No, avoided here. Knocks back Finlay now. Leon Slater. Grabs the rope. Springboard back elbow. Down now. Big splash there. Has him down. Leon Slater with David Finlay. Coming in now. Big knee strike there. Taking him down. Slater now rolled over here. Finlay has a hold of the leg now. And David Finlay slamming down the leg of Slater. They're in some trouble here. Leon Slater. Set head first into the ring canvas there by Finlay. Now slams that knee into the head of Leon. Now Leon Slater. No, David Finlay. Set into the barricade. On 4 now. David Finlay's down. Leon Slater. Standing tall here. Slater's got him down. Leon Slater. Break the count of 5. Finlay. Break the count. Slater. Going up to the top rope. Finlay now. Gets back into the ring. And Leon Slater. Frogs over him this time. Here we go. Slater. Backflip kick. Knocks him in the corner. Floats over. Kicks him in the legs. Big drop kick there. That is the agility of Leon Slater. Impressive in this ring. Unmatched by hardly anyone. And 450 splash into the cover on Finlay. Leon Slater for the 1, 2, no! Now Leon, drop kick into the back of David Finlay has got him down. Leon Slater. Finlay coming in, big kick there, has got him off his feet here. Leon Slater. Picked back up now, David Finlay. Up, and knee into the neck of the X Division champ. Cover now, Finlay, cover on Leon. 1, 2, no. Oh, look at this. David Finlay. He strikes in on Leon Slater. And big boot out to the floor goes Leon. But Finlay has got him down here. David Finlay. Self back up on the outside now, and David. Thinking here, David Finlay. No! Slater had that well scouted. Leon with the dive of his own. Taking out David now, and Leon Slater. Getting David Finlay back up to his feet here. Leon Slater with David Finlay. One up. To the top. Leon. Here we go. Looking for him. Flying crossbody. Finlay going down. Leon to the top rope. Leon Slater with 450 connecting. Hooks the leg now for the 1, 2. Leon Slater picking up the win. Just like that. Leon Slater sends one last message to Bullet Club tonight. That's going to do it for the final Thursday night TNA. Oh, wait a minute. That's the TNA World Champion, Kenny Omega, looking to send the message tonight. Well, don't you just love a happy ending to TNA? Hope you enjoyed standing in the ring with the champ, kid. This is the closest you're ever going to be to TNA World Champion. LS11 Universe, I must bid you adieu. Good night. Goodbye.
Special thank you to $10 and above Patreon backers, JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best place to support Zander and all of his content across all channels. Join today for bonus content across every channel in the LS11 family. Yeah!